Proverbs 15:10. Correction is grievous unto him that forsaketh the way, and he that hateth reproof shall die. Taking correction is a measure of character, and its warnings are repeated themes of Solomon throughout the book of Proverbs. Chapter 9, verse 8 says, Reprove not a scorner, lest he hate thee. Rebuke a wise man, and he will love thee. Chapter 10, verse 17, He is in the way of life that keepeth instruction, but he that refuseth reproof erreth. 12:1, Whoso loveth instruction loveth knowledge, but he that hateth reproof is brutish. Poverty and shame, 13:18, says, shall be to him that refuses instruction, but he that regardeth reproof shall be honored. 15:32 says, He that refuses instruction despises his own soul, but he that heareth reproof getteth understanding. 29:1 says, He that being often reproved hardeneth his neck shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy. You know, we arrived in this world with a depraved nature and ignorant of the ways of life. Our hearts were dead to God and doing right, but alive to rebellion and sin. No child has ever had to be taught how to sin. Our only hope were parents that corrected and reproved us. If we rebelled against their good advice, the world would soon punish us. When we're told in the New Testament to put off the old man and to put on the new man, it means there must be a great deal of correction. This proverb shows us that to dislike correction is a forsaking of the way of righteousness and wisdom, which is the new man. It also reveals that if you hate reproof, you will die. As a result of forsaking God's truth to correct our bad behavior and character, He will send us delusion. Listen to what the Apostle Paul in inspiration said. 2 Thessalonians 2, 9 through 12. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteous in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause shall God send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie, that they might all be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. You know, God's given us His book to correct and reprove us. A wise man will take heed. In 2 Timothy 3:16 and 17, all Scripture is given by inspiration of God and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness, that the man of God may be perfect, thoroughly furnished unto all good works. God has also given us appointed men to preach the Bible to us. We ought not bristle when truth is spoken, lest we be found to forsake His way for ourselves. You know, there's a difference between those who are listening. 1 Corinthians 1:18 makes it very clear. For the preaching of the cross is to them that perish foolishness, but unto us which are saved, it is the power of God. It's whether we're willing to listen to it that makes all the difference in the world. May we be a people that certainly do not walk away from correction, but allow it to have its course in our lives.